Hello, namaste, and welcome to this web class on how to attract your next 3 to 5 premium clients with ease and joy using the story method without chasing them or getting lost in social media tactics. So, welcome. Now, in this web class specifically, I'm going to be showing you how I personally attracted and closed deals worth $15,000, which included both individual clients and corporates without chasing or hard selling. Now, the coolest part is this method is like having a superpower that hardly anyone else knows about right now. So my goal for this web class is to show you that the only way to effortlessly attract high-paying clients is through stories. Even if you don't have existing results to show, and help you get 3 to 5 high-value clients in the next 4 weeks. Now, this method that you're going to learn is so magical that it has helped me consistently attract high-value premium clients, have an omnipresence on social media even when I'm taking a break from it. Institutions regularly approach me for partnership opportunities, and I get to live a nomadpreneur lifestyle, working from beaches to the Himalayas. Over the past 5 years, I have traveled to more than 10 countries, all while working for my dream clients. Woohoo! And you can do this too. Because not only this has worked for me, but here is a story about Trey, who is only relying on word of mouth references for his consulting business. But after he used the story method, he has been consistently getting 30 to 50 premium leads every week using social media alone. Christy, on the other hand, was someone who was tired of spending a lot of time on social media for her business, but not getting any results. After using the story method for 4 weeks, now gets 20 to 30 good leads every week. Nora made her entire team of 3 people learn the story method, and all of them are now full on getting 8 to 9 premium high value leads and closing them every single day. And like I said, you can do this too. You might be a personal brand or a service-based business, and I'm here to show you how. And what makes me the right person to teach you this today? Why should you even watch this training? My journey has been shaped by over a decade of corporate experience, working with marketing campaigns of brands like Citibank, Colgate, Hilton Hotels, Cadbury's. I was also entrusted with teaching marketing and storytelling to students of prestigious institutions like IIMs, Symbiosis, and Startup India. I also successfully ran my own marketing agency, Done For You Services, for 200 plus clients across various industries. And the experience and passion allowed me to also start my own coaching business called Passion to Profit Lab, where I've taught hundreds of entrepreneurs easy marketing secrets that have helped them attract clients with ease and joy. So I do have certain feathers in my cap to be able to share the wisdom nuggets that can completely change your business and life. Now, if you are sick and tired of, being juggling between being a salesperson for your business and also focusing on your area of expertise, guess what? You're not alone. I mean, let's just think about it for a second. The medical school doesn't teach us how to sell your services. Neither does psychology school teach you how to promote your coaching programs. And don't even get me started on business schools, MBAs. They teach all those merger, acquisition jargons and jazz. But when it comes to the actual nitty-gritty of getting clients as a small business, they all fall short. It's like trying to learn how to drive a car without actually getting behind the wheel. So, my friend, if you're struggling to sell, be easy on yourself. It's not that you're bad at it, it's just that you haven't been taught the right skills. So, what do? You ask. Let me break it down for you. You are passionate what you do. Now, in order to turn that into a way of living, you have plunged yourself into a business. Now, for a business to function properly and give you consistent profits month on month, all the four parts of the business should be smoothly up and running all the time. Think of business as an engine. So all four gears of business engine, which is creation, serving, marketing, and selling, need to keep running smoothly. Creation is where you are designing your transformative programs, doing innovation. Marketing is where you are sharing with people how you can help them. Selling is allowing you to turn the interested individuals into paying clients. And serving is where you are delivering your programs to help clients achieve their goals. Right? So I want you to take a moment and ask yourself if all these four parts of the business are running or not for you. If you are an overgiver, an empathetic person like me, you're probably overworking in the creation and serving parts of your business. And I can bet those two parts are running at 80% capacity or more. And here's the kicker. Your marketing and selling is only functioning at 20% or less. Oops. Why is that? Well, probably because you hate selling or you're trying to do everything yourself with your own personal energy and you're not using systems and processes to make your life easier. And let me tell you, according to a survey by Small Business Administration, 95% of small businesses fail in the first 5 years because of exact same issue. A continuously profitable business needs to have a continuous marketing and selling engine. Don't beat yourself up, my friend. It's not your fault. They just don't teach all these skills in any school. But that is going to change today. This simple method that I'm about to teach you today has not just worked for me, but has worked for all my beloved clients who are, professionals like financial advisors, doctors, Airbnb owners, etc. Service-based business like consulting, healthcare, education, or personal brands like, spiritual teachers, healers, doctriners, teachers, trainers, healers, coaches, therapists, etc. And here is one of my clients, Sam, who updated her weekly progress tracker and wrote back to me saying how she went from hardly 2 to now 20 high value leads per week. She writes how this has been a complete game changer. No more getting lost in the chaos, but attracting and closing high value clients like a pro. And it's only week 3rd for her. I want to ask you, what would your life be if this was your story too? Here is what you are about to learn in this Power Pack training. How do I get 50 to 100 premium leads using social media without spending money on ads? Secret 2, how do you charge more than your competition and still close deals using the story method? And secret 3, how the story method allows me to create unlimited client attraction content in less than 2 hours. So let me start by showing you how I attracted and closed a premium client, a high value client in an event in just 15 minutes using a story method. 9 years ago, I left working in corporates where I was working for brands like Colgate, Cadbury, Citibank. And now here I was starting again from scratch, from zero. I was a brand new entrepreneur. I seriously went from wearing suits and ties to pajamas all day. It was quite the fashion transformation. I felt kind of unsure about how to make my business grow, let alone grow, how to even get clients. Can I even make at least as much money as I used to make in my old job? I realized running a business is far from easy. It is a lot of hard work, sleepless nights, and still have an uncertain income, unlike the easy 9 to 5 days. The good part was I was really wanted to make this work, because if I didn't, I had to go back to my not so fulfilling job. I wanted to make a living doing something I loved. So all these questions really overwhelmed me. Should I write a book? How do I get clients online? Do I need a website, logo, branding, sell courses, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube? How do I do videos in live? I'm really low on confidence and camera shy. Do I run ads? I got into a never ending spiral of reading blog posts and buying courses, only to end up paralyzed and disappointed at my lack of progress. I used to often seek mentors, guidance, courses, and business coaching to become better in the whole business thing. I have by far invested more than $15,000 in coaching and educating myself. One day I attended a personal growth workshop event. Now, during the tea break, I went to the ladies' room waiting in line with other people from the workshop. We started saying hello and introducing ourselves. After I introduced myself, people around me got really interested in what I was doing. They had a lot of questions and wanted more information. So, what was supposed to be like a washroom break turned into a super cool networking zone. We talked so much that I suggested let's continue outside. So I opened the door, and Liana, who I just met in the washroom, she came towards me saying, along with her partner, and said, "Hey Latika, can I get your contact details? I'd love to talk about our work and see if we can collaborate." Without missing a beat, I was like, "Yes, here's my info." Meanwhile, Mona, another workshop attendee, made her way towards the hall, and we were talking in having a friendly chit chat, and she asked me, "Hey, where are you sitting?" I casually pointed out to the front row. She said, "Hey, is there a spot for me next to you?" I grinned and said, "Okay, let's see if we can make that happen." Now, as the workshop continued, Mona and I exchanged hushed whispers and shared ideas about her business. Now, by the time the next tea break rolled out, Mona and I were sipping our tea, and she said something to me which made me go into the seventh heaven. I was so happily surprised. She said, "Latika, I'd love to work with you. How can I get started?" These were her golden words. My heart leaped with joy and surprise at the same time. I attracted a client where I was least expecting. In fact, not expecting at all. And the very next day, I quickly sent her all the details about my coaching program and an agreement to sign. My sweat was coming down my palms, my heart was racing. And just 2 hours later, after I sent that email, I received an email back with a signed copy of the agreement and a receipt of $1,500. And here is her email replying back to me. Here is the real magic. I didn't have to sell anything. All I did was tell a story, just like this one. And I repeated this process in other setups like one to one meetings, group gatherings, one to one Zoom calls, and one high paying clients. Premium clients who did not haggle for prices but valued my services and my pricing. All I was doing is just tell stories to attract, not chase premium clients. Now, let's look at some numbers. What did it do for me? So, consider this as a networking event that I went to, like the workshop. So, around 19 leads we exchanged, cards with, and follow-ups on Instagram and all of that. So, 19 leads, out of which one client, Mona, right? One live video, which wherein I got 36 leads and actually turned into two clients, two paid clients. One post, I used story method and I got 39 leads, which gave me two clients. So total of around 5 clients, right? Now, most of you are feeling this is pretty doable. These numbers are pretty doable. And it really is, right? Multiply 5 into the average fee that you charge per client. So I was charging on an average of $1,000. That makes it 5 into 1,000, $5,000. So one networking event, one live video, one post is pretty doable in at least 1 week. And this is a possibility in just a week. Now let's add some more fun to these numbers. Have a pen and paper and let's do some money maths for you here. Multiply 5 by into the average price that you charge per client. Is it $500? It is 1,000? It's 200? Whatever that looks like. So if you charge at least 500, just make it 5 into $500 and it is $2,500 for you. And this is only by doing one event, one post, one live video. And we all can do at least more than one, right? So maybe 2 events, 4 videos, 6 posts, and roughly you can expect much more than 5 clients. Okay, but what did you exactly share in your intro inside that washroom, Latika? Yes, here is my exact story method, script, word by word for you to swipe. I'm going to read this out for you. You know how professionals who leave their comfortable job to start something of their own? They have tons of ideas and keep creating plans, but often struggle with marketing and selling their work, so much so that most of them go back to their regular jobs. I have been there, and thankfully, before I could regret, I realized that my passion is worth 10 times more than my degree. And 90% people don't realize that. So I did the hard work only to make the marketing process easy and joyful. And so now I help them attract their first 5 premium clients with a simple method of stories without feeling salesy or getting lost on social media, even if they are new entrepreneurs. This is the story method used for introducing myself. Whenever a common intro question is asked, what do? Now, let me show you another story method script that I used to recently sign a client at $1,500 per month for our marketing agency services. Now, this client is in personalized wedding planning services, wherein the customized wedding plans have a much high cost. The planning details have a high delivery time, high turnaround time. So their query to us was on the call, if with these challenges, the major challenges that they are facing, how can they still grow their client base? Because clients are apprehensive about these two issues. And this is my exact story method script. So I basically shared with them this. A shocking number of business owners find themselves shackled by turnaround times longer than binge watching Lord of Rings. That makes clients really question, reality. So they are sure their clients will flee like birds if they don't level up to the current trends and expectations. And then they lower their prices and deliver faster. And this only affects their business badly. The reason is they are completely blindfolded to the number one trick to transform their challenges into a golden ticket that retains and attracts premium clients. What they call as challenges, these are the shortcut to getting high paying clients. You don't believe me? Let me show you. What do we do with our clients? Take your challenges or worst parts of your business and weave a narrative that makes your clients feel it's actually a good thing. For example, this is what we did for a client who has a website design agency. So we say that at XYZ Web Design, we take longer to deliver your website because we believe in the power of precision. Instead of rushing, we ensure that every single detail meets your expectation. Let me show you another example. Online fitness coaching. The worst thing there is high price point. So the narrative that we changed is our coaching program costs more than other options, but that's because we offer a truly personalized experience. That's why we promise you we'll lose X pounds in Y weeks, or we will work for you for free until you do. I told them we will use the story method to grow your client base just like we did for the website design, and the online fitness coaching businesses. And you will never struggle with the problem of convincing clients that the bad parts of your business are actually the good parts. And I closed this deal with them on a monthly retainer of $1,500. Okay, so let's now unbox the story method framework so that you know how to use it for your specific business. You see, the story method has this invisible framework of problem, amplify, solution. Here is how it works. Problem. You highlight a pain point, a problem or a frustration or a desire, goal, or the need of your ideal client. You amplify it, describe how the pain point is affecting their life and how their life could benefit by achieving their desired outcome. And then you talk about the solution where you show how to solve the problem or gain the desired outcome. It's as simple as this. Let's have a quick look of how it is used in both the first intro script and the second example script. Okay, so you see, we've highlighted the problem here, the pains that the new entrepreneurs go through, followed by amplifying it, that what happens when they don't solve it, and how do they achieve the outcome, and how what happens when they do, and then showing the solution. And same thing we did in the second script, second story method. Again, highlighting the pain point, what happens when you don't solve it, and what happens when you do, basically highlighting the desires and goals as well, along with the problem and frustration, and followed by showing that how to solve it, right? You see, this is my go-to method for everything from introducing myself to sharing a perspective to attracting clients or closing a deal. You get the point. It just works. The best thing about it is that it's invisible to the audience, to the receiver. The only key is to understand your audience exact fears, dreams, frustrations, and needs to be able to use the story method correctly. Now, why the story method is hands down the easiest way to attract clients? You see, in the human brain, we can identify three distinct components: reptilian brain, emotional brain, logical. The reptilian, this part of brain helps us with the basic survival and automatic functions like breathing, running from danger. Is the oldest brain that we have. It's also called mammalian brain. The logical or conscious brain is our thinking cap. It helps us solve problems, make decisions, doing maths, planning a game strategy. It's our logical brain which is clever and working. Emotional or subconscious brain, function of this is to make us feel and understand our emotions. Feel happy or scared or loved, understood, trusted. Our emotional brain works like that. And here is the number one mistake that people make that prevents them to close deals. They unintentionally activate the emotional brain. When we use hard selling or chasing methods, it can activate this part of the brain, making the client want to avoid or escape or not return your calls, etc. The emotional brain responds strongly to situation it perceives as uncomfortable or danger. Now, how clients decide to pay you or work with you? You see, science has shown a fascinating insight into human decision making. It tells us that when people make decisions, they do so based on their emotions. People take decisions based on their emotions and then they justify those decisions using logic. So when we tell stories, it's like we are having a heart to heart with emotional part of the brain, creating that powerful connection. The problems and challenges help them connect with you because they relate to the pain points you share. The amplification and solution sharing in the story method makes them feel understood and trusted. And that's when the magic happens. They're ready to make a decision. Now you see, the story method is not to only close high paying clients, but also to get a lot of premium leads, high value leads. And the best part is you don't have to rely on references or word of mouth or spend money to run ads. Let me share with you how do I get 50 to 100 premium high value leads using social media for free without spending money on ads using the story method. High value leads. And the best part is you don't have to rely on references or word of mouth or spend money to run ads. Let me share with you how do I get 50 to 100 premium high value leads using social media for free without spending money on ads using the story method. This is a post that I had put inside a Facebook group, and this one got me precisely 195 leads. And I'm going to share with you my exact post, which is based on the story method. And I'm going to read this out for you. You forgot to post on Instagram on time. Your heart is racing because not many people will see it now. You're trying to hustle to be able to post, but that is taking more than an hour to write and design the post. On top of that, your tiny tot is cranky. You'd promised to take him to the park and you don't want to let him down. You take him to the park and find a spot in the park, sit down and quickly grab your phone. He's even more sad as he watches other kids happily playing with the parents. It's making you drown with guilt. Ever been there? This might change how you do marketing for your business forever. Let me show you how to get back your sanity and claim 5 premium clients by spending not more than 15 minutes a day. Type me if you need a demo class. And this one got me 195 leads. And these are really high premium leads because it is exactly speaking to the audience of that particular group. Now, why does the story method work for attracting high paying leads on social media? You see, scientifically speaking, human brains have been hardwired to pay attention to stories since the beginning of humanity. So communicating important messages with story method ensures attraction, retention, and monetization. When you use the social media for marketing in your current way, you may not be able to retain their attention for long, and it results in not any quality leads. But with the help of story method, you can entertain them, basically meeting their purpose of scrolling on social media, and also educate them with the message, ultimately persuading them to take action. So I just showed you how to get leads from Facebook groups. Similarly, from IG communities, I do the same. And these are carousel posts on my feed and stories using the story method that got me 25 leads in a day. And if you notice, it is using the invisible framework of the story method, which is highlighting the pain, problem, frustration, their desires, describing and amplifying the pain point that is affecting and the consequences of not solving it, and the benefit when they do it, the desired outcome, and then showing the solution. So again, using it for direct messages also. These are some of my direct message chat scripts that I use using the story method to warm up the leads. And then going live. Also, how do I get premium leads? Using live videos. I use story method also in my videos and going live on social media. Now, of course, some of the people may be, not very natural on camera, and I was the same. I had my share of discomfort and underconfidence. I sucked in the beginning. It was messy in the middle, and it just kept becoming better and better. Soon you will too. And that's the beauty of the story method. It helps you simply follow a framework that works even when you want to go live. So you're never lost. Now, story method can be used in all types of communication, right? So be it one-to-one, one-to-many, Facebook groups, feeds, direct messages, stories, and going live. So, and the framework remains the same. So depending on where you are and how it is used, the length of story, style, language can vary. There are 6 to 8 different variations of this framework that are used in my content depending on which format do I want it. Do I want short form? Do I want long form? Right? And the best part is that your readers or your listeners or your audience will never be able to make that out. It's invisible. And now let's talk about the second secret of the story method, how it easily allows you to charge more than your competition and still close deals using this method. Talk about the second secret of the story method, how it easily allows you to charge more than your competition and still close deals using this method. So let's bring our numbers slide here again. So 5 clients into dash is equal to total revenue. So we'll do a little bit of money maths again. And I would ask you to decide 3 kinds of prices. What is your lowest price per client? What is your average price per client? What is your highest? So we'll do multiplication into 5, all 3 categories. So first is 5 clients into, put your lowest price per client here, whatever that looks like for you. Is it $500? Is it $1,000? And do the calculation, write it down. Then do an average. What is an average price looks like for you per client? Is it $2,000? It is $2,500? What is it? So do that calculation. And now put your highest. What's your highest price per client? For me, it's around 5,000 plus. So I'm going to put that. So what we are going to do right now is see how do we make the last one happen using the story method. How do we easily are able to charge our highest price per client and make that happen using the story method. So 6 years ago, I slammed the phone down and started dancing like nobody was watching. Why? Because I just pulled off something big. I'd managed to set up a meeting with Hilton Hotels, the biggies of international hotel chains. The local location needed a marketing agency, and I was offering my marketing and selling services to the folks in hospitality that time. And now some of you can relate that clients don't just pick up the first freelancer they find. They chat up with a bunch of potentials before deciding. It's like a dating scene for businesses. So off I went for my first major client meeting with my colleague, Robin. So here we were waiting for the hotel's big secretary to call our names, and we waited and waited. An hour passed. Meanwhile, we noticed the teams marching in and out of the manager's office. Word on the street was that they had already had 4 meetups with other agencies, and we were next in the line, one of the next 3 vendors. So imagine that particular day, 7 potential vendors on their plate just that day, and even more lined up for tomorrow and beyond. And here's the kicker. We got a wind of what was other people were charging. They were charging anywhere between $500, around that kind of figure. But we had boldly quoted over $1,500 in our proposal. So Robin and I started to panic. He gave me a nudge and whispered, maybe we should rethink of our prices to stay in the game. I couldn't help and shoot back, have you lost it? You see, the night before I had pulled on all-nighter researching about their opportunities and challenge. I had it all figured out, a bulletproof plan to really win this client. And then Robin dropped the bomb saying, let's slash our prices in half. And I was so anxious that time. I was stuck in dilemma. I had 2 options. One was, lower my rates, but risk the quality also. Or second, make price irrelevant. Give so much value for my current price that it doesn't matter what the price is. But I followed my gut. I walked straight in. We discussed the current issues and showcased how we can resolve their current situation, reach their goals. And then there came the moment of truth. We dropped our pricing and the room fell in a deafening silence. And I was thinking what would happen next. I was a bundle of nerves. Was this the end of road for us? Will they renegotiate or simply never call us back? I also saw the manager who was assisting the decision maker took charge. She started persuading her boss about the value we guys could bring on the table. She mentioned that she has been following me on social media, and that's how she reached out and booked this meeting. They told us that they needed some time to think over it, and we left. That night, I was completely anxious. The very next evening, my phone buzzed, and guess who? The manager wanted to meet again, have a second meeting, and in that meeting, they not only signed up, but willingly paid in full. I celebrated that evening with a bottle of champagne. Now, the client hired us, even though there were other much cheaper options available. And the client did not negotiate and paid us our top dollar price. Why? Because they were understood. The better your customers feel understood by you, the safer they feel to try new things, work with you, which opens up the opportunity to get better results. All I did was use the same story method all across my social media posts that the hotel's marketing manager had browsed, and also in our discussion and pitch. I showcase their problem, show the consequences of not fixing the problem, describe how the problem is affecting their business in terms of numbers and data, show my solution, present the benefits of the solution, show the results, call to action of getting started. So I followed the same framework of PAS. Now, why does it work in charging more? You see, the deeper you understand your customer's pain, fears, goals, and desires, the premium you can charge. Most people do not do this. They only focus on making sale happen anyhow. The key is that your sale is directly proportional to the value you demonstrate. Your fees becomes a small percentage of the returns they get by solving their problem. I repeated the same when I backed many other corporate clients. And not just me. Here are some of my clients' results who use the story method in their online communication, website, landing pages, webinars, social media content. So no more hi-fi strategies or marketing gimmicks required anymore. The story method helps you to join the ongoing conversation in the customer's mind, providing a solution that makes them feel understood and builds trust in you. A lot of people think that creating content takes a lot of time and creativity, and they simply are not able to crack this money-making activity at all. And I'm about to show you how the simple story method allows me and my members to create unlimited client attraction content in less than 2 hours per month. When I started my coaching business, I kept using these same ideas to bring in high quality clients, even though there are a lot of business coaches out there. I used to have these free discovery calls with possible clients on Zoom, and I saw a pattern in which how these people like talking a lot during these sessions. They talked about their struggles, goals, personal lives, and all the other things in great detail. I use this insight of their pains, fears, goals, desires for my story method research. And I created a magic formula to create limitless client attraction content. Now, this magic formula is where three crucial elements align: what they want, what they need, and how can you help them. This is the sweet spot where your audience desires, their pressing needs, and your expertise come together to create something truly impactful. You see, using this formula, I was not only able to create unlimited content, but also client attraction content. This gives me really high quality leads for social media and even direct messages. And not just me, but also all my clients and members have a ready client attraction content inventory that is ready to use at any given point in time. That means they don't have to rack their brains every day about what to post. They actually create 90 days worth content of social media in just 2 hours doing this process. All you have to do is keep creating a list of conversation about you, about your ideal client needs, wants, pains, fears, goals, and desires. All right, so let's recap everything that we learned today. The story method is the only way to get high value clients with ease and joy without chasing them anymore or getting lost in those tactics. You can use this to attract and close in person, online on Zoom, and for all your social media client attraction content. The framework is so powerful and magical, and that's by design because human nature never changes. The story method directly interacts with the subconscious, the emotional mind, where all the decisions are made. Story method helps clients trust immediately and close deals. Story method helps people to get interested in you and get leads. Story method increases the value of your offering so that you can charge more. Story method is used to create unlimited client attraction content, and that makes your buyer remember you. So the story method rocks, and it can transform your entire business and your life. And believe me that if you have been on this call up till this point, you have what it takes to excel in marketing and selling your awesome services. And this is something you can get started with right now. You see, nothing I've shared with you here is a theory or a fluff that might work. This is exactly what I have been doing in my business to sustain and thrive by attracting premium clients, not chasing. Attracting high value clients easily and joyfully. And I have helped hundreds of clients achieve the same, turn their passion into a consistently profitable business doing what they love doing. It doesn't matter if you are a newbie, technophobia, etc. It's all about baby steps and taking action right now. Now, some of the big benefits of story selling method or story method is attract 3 to 5 premium clients per week with ease and joy. Invest not more than 30 minutes a day on social media marketing and focus more on doing the work that is your expertise, your zone of genius. Go from unknown to well known by showcasing authority in your field using the client attraction content. So, if there's one thing to take away, I have literally cracked the code and hacked story method in order to show anyone how to turn strangers into clients for your services with ease and joy without chasing people or getting lost on social media. And it has literally changed my world and the world of my students. It is very much replicable system that you can apply, and you can finally turn that passion into a consistently profitable business every month. So the obvious question is, how can you apply the story method to get visibility to start attracting 3 to 5 premium clients every week? You have a choice. You can do it with a slow way through trial and error by taking some of what I have given you here today. But then you got to also be ready with some of the cons that comes with it. The DIYs, do it yourself, just like I had. You may have doubts, you want to chase perfection, rely on motivations, do trial and errors, keep watching hundreds of free guidance scattered across the internet. And it may take anywhere between 1 year or more to see possible results. But being a smart entrepreneur that I know you are, someone who would rather save all the time and energy in figuring out yourself and instead work with an expert who has been there, done that. You would rather work with proven systems, guarantee results, and get results of your efforts. Doing it with me gives you the choice of quickly implementing story method for your business in less than 4 weeks. You see, what I have shown you today is just 1%. It's just like a drop in the ocean. It's not even 1%. Honestly, this is all I could cover in just 60 minutes web class. This training itself is worth $97, but you got this for absolutely free. Now imagine being able to attract and close 3 to 5 high value clients every week, being able to attract 50 to 100 high value leads with each pieces of content, being able to close the deals with premium clients in less than 30 minutes, able to create client attraction content in less than 2 hours per month, being able to keep your premium pricing, being able to consistently grow your business month after month. And I want to introduce you to the Premium Client Magnet Mastery 4 weeks challenge. The Premium Client Magnet Mastery 4 weeks challenge is my complete step-by-step program to help you attract, retain, and monetize attention with ease. No missing steps, no confusion. It is the quickest and most effective way to get from being unknown to well-known and sold out. All you have to do is follow the steps. And here's what I'll force you to master. Week 1, we are going to learn and master the story method framework. Week 2, we will go over the 4 different versions of story method that can be used for one-to-one or one-to-many long-form text, short-form content. Week 3, we will dive into using the story method to get high-quality leads on social media for free. By week 4, you'll be ready for creating unlimited client attraction content for your business using the magic formula with the story method. Now, let me introduce you to Trey, who was only relying on word of mouth references for consulting business. But after he used the story method, he has been consistently getting 30 to 50 premium leads every week using social media alone. Here we have Christy, who was tired of spending a lot of time on social media for her business, but not getting any kind of significant results. After using the story method for 4 weeks, she gets 20 to 30 good leads every week. Nora made her entire team of 3 people learn the story method. They get 8 to 9 premium leads every single day. I want to go back and make you realize who this is for. It's for people who are just starting out or those who are already in business but not able to grow their client base. And the most common excuse I hear is that, why people don't get started is that they don't have an offer yet. So I tell them this is often the best time to start building your visibility, growing your fan base, and generating tons of leads. When you are ready with an offer, you won't have to hunt around looking for clients because you already have warmed up leads. So that's a mistake that will hold you back from success, from growing your leads and save all the time and energy and money that you will have to put in to urgently get sales, right? So when you sign up today, you're going to get instant access to my 4 weeks challenge. And as a part of the package, you're also going to get the worksheet and 5 days money making research method. It's a tool that will help you get rid of all the overwhelm and confusion and guesswork. You will have a step-by-step clear method to discover your clients' pains, fears, goals, and desires. The problem that this tool solved is time and money saved. When I was figuring things out, I ran into a big roadblock. I didn't know how to discover my clients' pains, desires, fears, goals. So I had to create a method from scratch. Back then, I had spent weeks and insane amount of time and money figuring out the most efficient way to uncover these most important insights. I call them golden insights. But I don't want you to have to recreate this wheel. I've already developed a proven research method with worksheets, and I'm just going to give it to you with this package. Sounds cool? When you use this tool, not only you save the time and money I spent developing it, but you also save what could be months or years of wasted time and money because you'll be doing it for the first time. So there is no trial and error period for you. All right. Also, so when you invest today, you're also going to get access to my winning story method scripts that will help you simply swipe them and use to get premium leads, close high paying clients. I had to go through several trials and runs to get a winning script. But you won't have to, because I'm giving you all my winning scripts as a special bonus today. This bonus will help you take away all the guesswork, save time, and refer to my ready to use winning scripts. Okay, now bonus two. When you invest today, you're also going to get access to 2 sprints to help you learn and apply the entire story method really fast with day-wise instructions and prompts. So the first one is for anyone who is not steady with content creation on social media. It will help you get rid of the overwhelm or confusion and discover your unique voice. So it's called Find Your Voice 30-day sprint. The bonus three is Become a Content Pro 30-day sprint. This sprint is a 4-week sprint to become Content Pro, to apply the story method faster with day-wise instructions and prompts, and is again going to make it all this really easier and faster for you to master the story method and get results in less than 4 weeks. And my bonus 4 is Go Live Like a Superstar in 7 Days Blueprint. When you invest today, you also receive my step-by-step guide to effortlessly going live on Instagram or Facebook using the story method. In my early live videos, I faced the challenge of feeling lost and lacking confidence. It took a significant amount of time and energy to overcome these hurdles, including figuring out algorithm hacks, confidence strategies, and crafting effective story method scripts. But you won't have to go through all of that. You can save months of practice, time, energy, because you'll get it right the very first time itself. This bonus will help you simply follow the guide that uses story method while going live, ensuring that you're never lost and always confident. And that's not all. We got bonus 5. I really want you to succeed. And so today I will also give you access to my 9 minutes client attraction routine that I practice every day, especially before I reach out to the clients and start my social media marketing for the day. This bonus will help you activate the manifesting magic, allowing you to not only attract clients with ease, but also enjoy the process while doing it. So let's see what we have got so far. Now, the bonus 6 is Unlock Your 10x Growth 7 days intensive. I also want to give you all the tools that tackles the mindset roadblocks that may be keeping you stuck. So right now, when you sign up, you will also be able to access my 7 days intensive bonus that will help you go from being stuck to making significant growth. I invested years overcoming my fears and challenges and spent thousands on personal growth trainings and coachings so that you don't have to. This bonus is your jumpstart, helping you hit the ground running on your journey to success. All right, so now let's make things even more easier with AI. This is one of my favorite bonus. This is Cash Magnet Story Method Scripts with AI. So this guide bonus will help you save a lot of time and effort in creating perfect short and long scripts for your posts. So today, you will also receive my Cash Magnet Story Method Script Guide, the creation process with AI that takes then less than 1 minute to create perfect scripts. You will be able to churn out the story method scripts like hot cakes in a jiffy. So let's see, what do we have is the total value stack so far. And we also have another bonus, which is the magic formula for unlimited client attraction content. You're also going to get access to my extremely special magic formula training to unlimited client attraction content, which helps you have clever ways to speak to your audience in their own language. Imagine being able to connect with them with every sentence that you say. It'll help you get rid of all the overwhelm, confusion, guesswork on content ideas. You will create a powerful content with me for 90 days straight in just 2 hours. Okay. And how do you track your progress in the next 4 weeks? So if you act now, you will also get your own personalized weekly progress tracker for results. No more buying courses and letting them collect dust in your archives and your files. I want this one to be a real investment, to be valuable for you. And so I'm going to ask you to map and share your progress with me every week. So you see, literally step by step, nothing is left out. And my last priceless bonus for you is the growing friendly community of smart and savvy entrepreneurs where you can find help and connect with others on the same path to support you, encourage you along the way. So when you invest today, you get all of this with a total value of $1997. Now, because you have been really committed and been with me so far here, I'm not going to be charging the actual value of $2,000. But let me ask you a question. If all it did was to help you close a premium client every week, would it be worth $2,000? If all it did was help you get 50 to 100 high value leads every week, would it be worth $2,000? And if all it did was to help you get rid of social media team and help you create unlimited client attraction content, would it be worth $2,000? You see, I had two choices with this. I could go as cheap as possible and try to sell as many as possible. But the problem with that is I couldn't really stack on the value for you. So I decided to go with the second option, which obviously requires a slightly higher investment on your side. But in exchange of that, we can dedicate more time, energy, and resources to help guarantee your success. So what would the end result be worth it? If you had a successful story method that was helping you make money, would it be worth to you? How much would you pay to have those proven methods in place? You can probably see why people pay $2,000 for a similar result from me, because it's not a cost, it's an investment. So you've already seen how much it's worth. And even if, $2,000, which I charge the public, it's a great deal. But because you have been here with me up till at this point, which proves to me that you're committed, that means you're going to go all in. I'm going to give you all of it at a very special one-time offer. And this offer is not available anywhere else outside this web class. The entire system is valued at $1,997. And you don't even have to pay the usual price of $697. You don't even have to pay $197. Only right now, you can get access to it for as little as $97. Now, this is a time-sensitive offer. You can click on the button below to get started right away. And listen, because I'm so confident that you'll experience more profound, life-changing results than literally anything you would have ever purchased before. I'm not promising the results. I'm going to completely guarantee them. I'm going to give you a 90 days, 100% money back guarantee to make getting started an absolute no-brainer for you. If trying story method doesn't turn out to be the best decision you've ever made, or if you change your mind for any reason whatsoever, just let us know anytime the next 90 days and we will refund your purchase right away. My team and I are extremely easy to get hold of. There's simply no risk to you. The only risk you could possibly face is the one of pain and regret if you miss out on experiencing this life-changing method when you had the chance. Right now, you have 3 full months to test drive the amazing impact story method will have on your business, marketing, and life, and then decide. It's time to select your money saving offer below and experience firsthand everything I've talked about 100% risk free today. Though I do have to warn you, This one-time offer is a pretty big discount, so it's only for people who have had the time to sit through the entire video. It is a thank you for spending this much time with me. As soon as you click off this page, it will be gone. So please don't close this page because you may not see this again. Even better, you'll be able to lock in this discounted rate for as long as you choose to stay a member of Passion to Profit Lab. So even if the Passion to Profit Lab membership shoots up to $2,000 or $3,000 later, in the future, which is very possible considering some of the new programs that we are currently working on, you will be unaffected because you'll have already logged in the discounted rate. Also, there is a very special fast action bonus only for the action takers who take action right now, just to acknowledge your commitment. I'm going to give this to you for free. I'm going to give you the cold to sizzling hot leads, my ready to use proven chat scripts on direct messages on Facebook or Instagram valued over $200. You're going to get this for absolutely free. You're also going to get my top 50 Facebook groups list, which is like a lead gold mine valued at $200. So you're going to get the cold to sizzling hot leads, ready to proven chat scripts, and the lead gold mine top 50 Facebook groups list for absolutely free if you act right now. So as soon as you sign up, you'll gain access to the Passion to Profit Lab membership. Your login ID and user password will be sent to your email. So you can access the premium client magnet mastery and all the bonuses right away. You can jump in and get started without any delay. You've got two choices by far. So at this point, if you've got two choices, choice number one is you do not do anything. And if you don't do anything with the information you have learned over the last hour, what will you get? Nothing. Or you can choose to take a leap of faith, just test it out to see if this works for you. You see, the thing is, when I was at your place, I liked the guidance. And as you know, you can shave off the years of trial and error with the right advice. And that's exactly what I did. I paid a very influential person, my business coach, $3,000 to show me how to craft a better message and tell better stories. I hired a social media coach to show me how to set up and run my social media for my online business. She now charges $6,000 for this coaching. I enrolled in a $5,000 coaching that showed me how to sell. So right now, you don't have to pay any of such figures. You're going to get all my hands-on learnings in a simple hand-holding way in a fraction of price. I noticed that getting personalized advice did more for me than anything else. So when you sign up, you will also have an option to get on a one-on-one kickstart call with me to help you guide you to start your journey to achieve success in the next 4 weeks. All right, so let's take some question answers here. I am busy. How much will it take me to go through the course? You see, I designed this course for busy individuals like you in mind. The training sessions are not only short, but incredibly impactful, featuring ready to implement activities. You will actively learn and apply these concepts to your business. So even dedicating just an hour per day proves to be remarkably effective. I've never done this before. Is this for people like me? Absolutely. This course is intended for any person who is a professional looking to grow their business, wants to start coaching or consulting online, is striving to grow their client base. Can I buy another day? Yes, you can, but not at this offer. You will be able to purchase at its original value. This one-time offer that you see is a pretty big discount. As soon as you click off this page, this will be gone. I'm thinking of hiring a social media team. Will this still help me? You see, a good leader is someone who knows how to do it, but chooses to get it done from the right people. So if you want to measure the effectiveness and success of your social media marketing team, you should know how it works in the first place. I would recommend you to join the program to increase the effectiveness of your social media team. For better results, you can also enroll your entire team for this program. Can I buy the course and upgrade later? Yes, you only if the VIP slots are available, else you can join the wait list. So by now you like my work, know that this is completely risk-free for the next 90 days. You have nothing to lose and a whole incredible magic new life, completely free of stress and anxiety to gain. My name is Latika Mantala and I cannot wait for you to take action and finally achieve this bliss that you deserve. Just click the button below and get started.